you feeling buried by all, and learn about an amazing new breakthrough that can instantly transform your workspace from overcrowded to organized with a NeatDesk scanner and organizer. A NeatDesk is like a digital filing cabinet that can scan business cards, receipts, just about any paper document can be scanned all at once. The NeatWorks software then automatically organizes those documents while extracting key information. So if this is your idea of dealing with the paper in your life, then stay tuned and learn how a NeatDesk can take that shoebox full of receipts and instantly create a manageable expense report so you can track your spending. That stack of business cards can go directly into your computer's contact list. Virtually any piece of paper automatically becomes a searchable document that you can find with a simple keyword.
That's the beauty of the Neat solution, is because you can scan your stuff in, automatically organize it, get it when you need it without you having to do a lot of work.
A NeatDesk organizer will transform chaos and confusion into a well-organized home or office, and your messy workspace into a space that works. Best of all, you can try a Neat organizer for 30 days absolutely risk-free. So come along and learn how to replace your old-fashioned filing cabinet with a NeatDesk scanner and organizer.
Hi, I'm Anne Marie Howard. If this is your idea of staying organized, then you'll be amazed at what you're about to see. Because now there's a way to quickly organize all your paper, from business cards and receipts to recipes and warranties, and all your important documents with a NeatDesk scanner and organizer. A NeatDesk automatically takes the information that's locked away in your documents and puts it into digital files, allowing you to organize, search, find, and create reports with just the touch of a button. NeatDesk is one of the most highly recommended tools by professional organizers around the country. And here to show us how NeatDesk can transform your life is Josh Zirkle, a certified professional organizer. Welcome, Josh.
Hi, Anne-Marie. Thanks so much for having me here.
It's so great to have you here. So Josh, tell me, why is it that we all seem to have such a hard time getting organized?
It's true. Getting organized is really challenging. There's so many things for us to keep track of, whether at home or at work. And one of the things I see my clients struggle with all the time is paper. There's just too much of it. And the truth is, most of us don't want the paper in the first place. We just want the information that's stored on the paper. And that's what's so great about a NeatDesk. It lets you scan and organize all of your documents into a digital filing cabinet without you having to do the hard work of getting things organized. It does it quickly and easily without effort on your part.
So Josh, I think the question most people have is, what makes the NeatDesk different from a regular scanner?
A regular scanner is really just something that takes a picture of your document and puts it on your computer, essentially in a digital pile, which you then have to organize yourself. Most of us will never get around to that.
Right.
A NeatDesk scanner is smart. You put your documents in up to 50 at a time, and it recognizes that this is a business card, this is a receipt, this is a document, and then it automatically organizes it for you so that you can find the things instantly when you need them.
Wow, and it's so fast.
It's really fast. 50 pages at a time fast. And what's really great is that your paper isn't just trapped on the computer. It really unlocks the power that's in your paper for you.
The Neat Organizer is really the best solution for the problem of too much paper in our lives. You can very quickly search for documents, you can very quickly access documents, and they're ready when you want to use them.
When I started out, I was working out of a friend's office, and I had to have someone come up and assist me with physically taking the paper and the receipts, copying them, then scanning them in, then emailing them to me, and then that would have to be emailed to England and Australia. It was ridiculous. I would have to block out 3 hours to do all of that work, whereas now I can do it all myself in under 10 minutes.
I will have a stack of documentation that might include bills, might include payroll records, might include tax records. The Neat Scanner has enabled us to put all of that paperwork into one place so we can find it easily whenever we want.
Josh, I think this is the standard for most of us when it comes to filing and retrieving documents. Sometimes it's just not easy to find what you need, and, well, everything is a big mess.
It's true. This is how things have been done for years, and I see these giant file cabinets at my clients' spaces all the time. They've got this big box with lots of mystery files inside. They spend a lot of time setting up a system when, in truth, that's not really how people look for information anymore. We're used to going on the computer and searching for things and getting what we need that way. Even if you spend a lot of time setting up a filing system in one of these big boxes, it doesn't help you find what you need when you need it. And that's the difference with the NeatDesk. It's an intelligent scanning solution.
In the beginning, I collected my recipes in recipe boxes. And it kept getting larger and larger and larger until I could never find anything. I really wanted to be able to find my recipes, and it wasn't possible when I had so much paper. And I would have to do it from memory because I couldn't find a piece of paper. But once I got the Neat Scanner and found out what it could do, it was just marvelous. And I just started scanning all these recipes. And more of them went in until I had 2,355. And I've been adding more ever since. I keep finding recipes. The Neat Scanner has changed everything. I can open up the chicken file and every one of the recipes is in a line, and I can just scroll down and I can find anything. So now to be organized is just wonderful. I just feel so great because I will never lose those recipes.
So Josh, I'm sure most people are familiar with this. Piles of receipts, which at tax time can be a real nightmare.
It is. I see this all the time with my clients. They've got bags or boxes full of receipts. Then at tax time, they have to spend days or weeks sorting them, organizing a tax preparer. Or even worse, they pay their tax preparer to organize them for them, which ends up costing a lot of money.
Right.
With the Neat Scanner, if you put your receipts in, it not only scans them for you, but it intelligently pulls off the information that you want. Things like vendor name, date, amount, taxes, all of that gets pulled off and organized for you with the Neat Intelligence software.
That's incredible, Josh. Everything is in the right category.
It's really intelligent, and what's even better is that you can create reports from that information. You can create tax reports, expense reports. You can export to programs like TurboTax, Excel, Quicken, QuickBooks, or even just create a PDF that you could send to someone else. And what's really great is the NeatDesk can actually pay for itself at tax time. Many of my clients, in fact, use it as a business deduction for their small businesses. So there's lots of ways that the NeatDesk can save you lots of money and time.
The Neat product is a solution because it allows three key things for my clients: an ability to scan, sort, and report. And when you're dealing with financial information, that is the most critical function you have to perform.
I was contacted by the IRS, and they said that they wanted receipts from 2 years ago from a return for over $30,000. So I was in a panic because I got to find out all these receipts. I started going through my shoebox, started taping receipts, scanning them, trying to order them. It was a big nightmare, and I was confused. So finally I went online and I found the NeatWorks product, and I brought it home, and the very first week I scanned all my receipts and I sent it to my accountant, and she said, "Wow, I've never seen anybody so organized." And then guess what happened? She said, "You've underestimated your expenses," so I got $2,000 more back from the IRS.
Josh, one of the truly amazing features of a NeatDesk is the ability to take all of these business cards and organize them into contact lists.
It's true. If you had to take a pile of business cards like this or a stack like this one, you would be stuck having to do that manual data entry yourself, which takes a long time and frankly, very few people are going to get around to doing.
Way too much work.
No one's going to do it.
No.
With a NeatDesk, you press the scan button, put in up to 15 business cards at a time, and it recognizes everything that's there automatically. Things like the vendor name, the phone number, the email address, website, all of that information that you would want, it automatically recognizes on those business cards and then organizes it for you.
It's amazing to me that it can take all of this information and put it in exactly the right category.
It is amazing. Well, it's a smart scanner, so it recognizes all of those pieces of information that you need and puts it right where it's supposed to be. And what's even better is if you have a device like this one, this is where you really want your contact information. And the NeatWorks software lets you export your contacts and then synchronize it with your contact manager, which can then just go right onto your smartphone. So the information you need is right in the palm of your hand when you need to make that call.
When I get a stack of business cards this big, it's so repetitive and it takes me hours to enter it manually. I have to enter everything: the name, the title, the company, the address, the URL. When I use NeatDesk, it's saving me hours, and it's capturing information that I would never be able to capture doing it by hand. It's getting logo, and it's a lot more accurate than when I do it. The NeatDesk, not only does it keep me organized, but it's saving me a lot of time.
Well, it's not just a scanner, it really is a personal assistant. And you can collect a stack of business cards. You just put it in, you just hit scan, goes through automatically, syncs to Outlook. It's really a virtual assistant.
For those on the go, there's the Neat Portable Scanner. It's so compact that it easily fits in your purse or briefcase. But Josh, can this little guy really do all the things that the NeatDesk can do?
It really can. It works exactly the same way, just one sheet at a time. So you put in your receipt, business card, or document. It works with the NeatWorks software to intelligently recognize what's on the page and puts it into the NeatWorks software so that you can find what you need when you need it. The only difference is it's portable. So if you're on the go, whether you're traveling or working from a remote office, or when you
Cord to operate it.
You don't need a power cord. It's powered from your laptop from the USB port. And if you're like many of my clients, you use one of these when you're on the go, maybe at a client meeting, and scan in the receipts and business cards right then. And then when they get back to their office, they use the NeatDesk to scan in that stack of documents from the trade show that they just attended. But the Neat Portable is a fantastic tool.
For me, it's important to stay organized because I move so quickly. I'm going from one job to the next. I'm starting one, I'm bidding one. There's really no downtime. It's 24/7. You want to keep up and be competitive. You know, you have to use every moment. So I take advantage of it. I have my office with me. I can just do it on the road. But the Neat Scanner is one of the best things I ever got because I had a printer already and I have a laptop and I can communicate, keep up with email, but the scanner lets me finish with all the paperwork that I would have to take back to the office. If I'm sitting in a coffee shop or the hotel, waiting in an airport, flight's delayed, take advantage of that time, scan some things in. I know exactly what the expenses were. My clients love it because it's transparent for them. They can see exactly where their money went. And it saves me a lot of time.
Josh, I think this is what most people think of when they think of a scanner. It's big, it's slow, and it doesn't do much in the way of organizing.
It's true, Anne-Marie. This is what we've thought of for years as how we scan documents. You put a document in, you hit the start button, and you wait. This is a dumb scanner. It doesn't really do much with your stuff besides make a digital copy of a document, which you then need to organize. The Neat Scanner is totally different. It's a smart scanner, so it actually recognizes everything that's on the page. So when you put your documents in, you hit the scan button, it recognizes what's on here. So it knows that this is a warranty and that that's an insurance document or a recipe or a car title. That way, when you need to retrieve those things, all you do is type in warrant or insurance, and up they pop on the screen right when you need them. It's quick, and it's really easy.
That's really amazing. But now, what if I wanted to share that information with someone?
Oh, it's so easy. Once you scan something in, whether as a regular document or just by clicking the PDF button, the NeatWorks software easily lets you email it to anyone that you want to.
One of the challenges I face as a designer is dealing with hundreds and hundreds of sketches. And it's very hard to go through and find sketches after a couple weeks when you have essentially a mountain of paper. So using this Neat Scanner, I can scan each of my sketches, search them by date or name, and I can share them via email or other methods with colleagues across the world.
In business, it's important to be organized and efficient, and it's the same thing in my home. The Neat Organizer has allowed me to get rid of all of those piles of paperwork that's cluttered my desk. I can scan everything, I know exactly where...
This is what most of us consider the best way to organize the...
Really, all these are now are pieces of furniture. They sit or should be in the digital world also. This type of filing just doesn't make sense anymore. That's what makes the Neat Scanner so different. They're intelligent. They read what's on each of these pages. When you click the scan button, your business cards, receipts, and papers all go through the scanner and are intelligently recognized by the smart NeatWorks software. It organizes your documents for you without you having to do a lot of the work. And it creates your own digital filing cabinet with your own documents. It's fantastic.
But now, once my documents are in there, how do I find them?
That's what's so great about this. It's really easy to find your documents. That way, you just type in warranty, and up all the warranties pop. Or if you're looking for your car title because you're going to sell the car, you can type in title, and that pops up right on the screen instantly without you having to dig through a file cabinet to find what you're looking for. It's such a time saver and makes your life so much easier.
Organization is at the core of being productive. If you were able to be organized at home, in the office, with your documents, your papers, your receipts, you'd find that your productivity would go way up. If you simply take all those documents and scan them into a Neat Organizer, they're now available to you whenever you need to use them.
Filing and totaling tax receipts can be such a hassle. But Josh, the NeatDesk seems like a perfect solution for tax time.
Anne-Marie, it really is the perfect solution at tax time because you would have to go through these receipts, organize them, sort them, and then total them up. It takes a long time, it's really error-prone, and frankly, no one wants to do it. With the NeatDesk, you put your receipts in, hit the scan button, and the intelligent software recognizes everything on the receipts and creates reports for you automatically. You can give those reports to your accountant or bookkeeper at tax time, or if you're preparing your own taxes, you can export to programs like TurboTax, Excel, Quicken, QuickBooks, making it really easy for you to prepare your own taxes without you having to do all of this manual data entry.
That's a major time saver.
It's a huge time saver.
I have to save every receipt and submit that every month, and so this makes it very easy for me to organize my monthly reporting. I just put it in the slot that's marked receipts, hit scan, and away it goes. It goes to our controller, it goes to our accountant. It's really a virtual assistant.
When you scan receipts and you're able to pick out the dollar amounts, the name of the vendor, and then use that for filing, it just makes it so fast, so easy to file. It takes all of the thought process out of it, really.
In our office, we scan everything. It's much easier to scan everything and then find it in your organized system than it would be to search for all of that paper. The Neat Organizer recognizes who the vendor is, what the dollar amount is. I no longer have to type the majority of that information into the computer software. And I mean, it's just such a time saver.
With the NeatDesk, I'm organized. I can get rid of all the clutter and all the paper, and I can know where everything is. It's a great product.
When I work with clients, I'm helping them get organized. I've built a whole business around helping people get organized. And we're always looking for the right solution and the right tool for all this stuff that we're dealing with. And the Neat Scanner is a great solution. It allows you to get all of the paper that's around your desk or your office or your home into one spot, into your digital filing system, where you can then find what you need when you need it without you having to do a whole lot of work.
A NeatDesk really can make a difference in your life. Imagine how it would feel to know that all the information that's buried in your paperwork was suddenly organized and instantly accessible with just the touch of a button. It truly is amazing. And the best thing is, you can try a Neat Organizer for 30 days absolutely risk-free. So give us a call or go to tryneattoday.com and say goodbye to all that paper.